Hi, I'm Ressie Wilson with Remax Allegiance.
And I'm Dawn Mosby with Direct Mortgage Loans.
So today is our first episode of Ask the Expert. So I asked Dawn Mosby to come and talk about inclusionary zoning units. The one thing that I love about Dawn is she called me one day out of the blue and said, I have a buyer for your unit. I was like, oh, really? Which one? I was so excited. So we're here at 1111 Orren Street Northeast, Unit 404, Washington, D.C., and Dawn had a buyer for this unit. I hadn't even received the offer yet. So Dawn, tell us why now's a good time to buy, why IZ units should be something that's on everybody's radar who is income and family size qualified, and why Washington, D.C. is a great place to buy. I'm a native Washingtonian. I love the District of Columbia. I know it like the back of my hand.
And I'm also a D.C. girl, and I know D.C. like the back of my hand.
So we're two girls from D.C.
There you go. I have a lot of real estate intelligence. So when I get a client, I really look at their situation and I study the market. And then based on, like if I have a buyer with limited income, I say, okay, we've got a few choices here. We can maybe find them a property that's so-so, or maybe we can find them a unit like this. My buyer has 2 young children, so she needed 2 bedrooms. And when I saw your listing, I said to the buyer's agent, you have to go show her this property. I know the listing agent. The listing agent knows what she's doing. Look at how she's written the listing. She says it's IZ. She says what the AMI is in there. She has already prepped her buyer, her seller, that they're gonna have to go through a few processes to get this. So that means it's not a 30-day closing.
Right.
But the beauty of an inclusionary zoning unit is that you're getting it at a reduced price, which creates affordability.
Right.
My buyer could have never qualified for a $400,000 property. So the way I've explained it to the buyer is, listen, this is a great opportunity for you, because when you're paying rent every month,
you get nothing back. The landlord is saying, thank you so much for paying my debt service. Thank you for helping me put my kids through college. Thank you for paying for my vacations. I mean, you don't get anything back.
So now with inclusionary zoning, it is true, you're not going to resell it at the market value. But what you are going to do is that every month you're going to make a payment towards interest and principal. So when they sell it, they do have equity in it that they put into it, and they get that money back.
And what about their income goes up? Their income goes up while they're living in the unit? Nothing happens.
No, there's no recertification process. This is yours. The way you close is the way you're going to stay. But there are other benefits too. You get to write off all of your interest.
Yes.
You get to write off all of your real estate taxes.
Check.
So you don't get to do that when you're renting. And when people say, oh, I would never buy an IZ unit, you've got to make decisions with the end in mind of what's good for you, not what's good for that person who wants to make a profit.
Thank you.
This may be your only means right now.
Right.
It's a stepping stone, like everything in life. It's a stepping stone to get into this, to become a homeowner, and to create the generational wealth.
You can tell we're passionate about creating generational wealth. We want you to have the opportunities, and this opportunity gets passed on to the next buyer.
It does. It does.
It stays an affordable unit in perpetuity.
Yes, yes, it does. And I always say, any means possible to create home ownership, any means possible to uplift the community. And if that means an IZ unit, if that means an affordable dwelling unit, you've got to do what's good for you. But I just caution you, educate yourself.
Thank you.
Never allow yourself to go to the rodeo with inexperienced people. Put experienced people around you to get the job done.
Thank you, John, for joining us today on the first episode of Ask the Expert.
Thank you for allowing me to be your expert.
Absolutely. You guys, good luck in your process. Good luck. Follow your dreams. And I know that your dreams will come true. Just stick with it.